Welcome to this hobby of ours. I am your host, D. If this is your first time coming along on the ride, welcome. Please do that like, comment, subscribe thing. I found out in my analytics that 90% of viewership is not subscribed. It means the world to me. It only takes a second. Just hit that subscribe button and I will love you for it. Well, we are doing that once a year farce that is Rolex Predictions. So Rolex Predictions 2024, and it got quite a few fun things to say in advance of watches and wonders. But before we get into that, check out the website. In addition to Porsche designed t-shirts, we've got some art, we've got No Garfunkel, and a bunch of other things going on over there. We've got mugs, we've got some watches for sale, just a few here and there, a good bit of fun, and you might find something that you like over there. What's on wrist? What am I wearing? Today I am wearing my Tudor FXD left-hand drive. You heard me correctly, left-hand drive. More about this watch in Friday's episode. You're going to want to tune in for that one. It's a good bit of fun. And you might be wondering, D, who do you think you are? You modify Cartier. You modify Tudor. Who do you think you are that you will know anything about Rolex Predictions? Well, I'm a guy with an older version of Photoshop, and I just wanted to throw my hat into the ring. Besides which, who is ID Guy to have all the fun himself? I'm kidding, I kid. If you've been living under a watch rock and you haven't tuned in or subscribed to ID Guy's channel, you absolutely must. The guy is brilliant, and he is way, way better at Photoshop than I am. He's a legit industrial designer himself. And ID Guy, if you're watching this, we have a mutual friend in Kurt, Mr. Big Wrist Energy. So it'd be great to talk watches with you one day, buddy. Love your channel. Love it, love it, love it. Getting in to the Hobby of Ours Predictions 2024. First one up. You have no doubt heard that the GMT Pepsi team is having potential problems getting their colorways correct. And my theory around that is if ADs are talking about bezel manufacturing failures, that there might be some truth to that. I think I heard only 1 in 60 makes it through QCing. That's kind of a shame. So if that is the case, I would like to offer them the advice, hey, go talk to the Smurf team, borrow some blue, and then we can make 2024 the year that we legitimize the Blueberry GMT. What we're looking at on screen here is a 1675 vintage Blueberry, and it is gorgeous. I saw one in person when I went to IWJG. Bob Marin, eminent collector and watch dealer, super cool guy. For him to take the time to talk to a newbie about watches and let me try on his Blueberry is very kind, and I respect him all the more for it. And it was rumored that these watches were for the Middle East sector of clients, and there's a bunch of people who have them, who are wearing them, and it's kind of hard to prove one way or the other. Rolex has not come out and said it, but let's make 2024 the year that the Blueberry goes legit with this one. An all blue or a two-tone blue bezel on the GMT Master 2. Why not? That would be probably simple to do, especially if it's all one shade of blue. I don't know if two-tone blue is going to be something they can do. I think it would have to be easier than doing red and blue, because I think the red and blue, if they're having issues, it's probably at the part where the colors meet, keeping them separate from one another so you don't have purple. I think yellow and green make blue. I think red and blue make purple. Yes, red and blue do make purple. So let's make the Blueberry legit this year, 2024. Prediction number 2, which could also be labeled as a dream watch number 2, starts off with the Hulk. Now, we all know that the Hulk has gone turbo and is coming a little bit down from the clouds, but we also know that Rolex did a GMT with a green dial in the past, the 116718. Okay, gold, expensive, so why not break the watch internet by doing a Hulk GMT with a two-tone bezel nonetheless? I would have to buy this watch. I would never be able to buy this watch, but I would love this watch. Those multiple shades of green and more or less the Hobby of Ours colorway. A Hulk GMT would crush. It would be so, so gorgeous, so, so gorgeous. And maybe I should have saved this one for last, because this one is definitely the favorite in my Rolex predictions this year. My third and fourth final predictions for today. A lot of folks have been speculating that a white Explorer is imminent, and that is probably true. if for no other reason than they've done it in the past. You know I love my watch books. Well, this is a watch mook out of Japan from the early 90s. And what we have here is photographic evidence that a 14270 white dial did exist. The unicorn was out there, at the very least, in the Japan market back in the day. So I don't know that a lot of people know that. I think that there have been some examples that have shown up or popped up, but any ones I've ever seen, it wasn't real clear what was going on with them. But that is a pretty much crystal clear picture of a white 14270, probably around 93-ish, give or take. So this is maybe a good year to bring out the 40mm white version, fast on the heels of Omega doing their Speedmaster release, and that could be a pretty sensible release for them. Or they could flip the script, turn the tables on Steinhart, and take a page out of their book by copying one of their designs. On screen, we have the green Explorer Steinhart called the Metropole. Funny enough, that used to be a dance club. I used to operate it. I didn't work there as a dancer. It was a legitimate nightclub way back in the day, way back in the day. But just a funny name because it's taking me back. But could you imagine if Rolex released a green dial Explorer after Steinhart released theirs? That would be hilarious. That would be epic. Because on the surface, it would look like Rolex was copying Steinhart, the same way that Steinhart has been more or less drafting, if not copying, Rolex for years. There you have it. D's Rolex predictions for 2024. We've got the Bluesberry. We've got the Hulk. The Hulk GMT. I can't stop staring at it. It's gorgeous. And of course, we've got the likeliest candidate, 40mm white dial Explorer, or an all-green Explorer. That would be so funny. And in summation, tune in on Friday for a better look, a close-up view of my FXD left-hand drive on a beautiful Havison strap. I actually have several Havison straps that'll be making an appearance in Friday's episode, and looking forward to seeing you over there. Hope that you enjoyed it, and wherever you are on this wonderful, beautiful hobby of ours, that you are blessed. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Pick up a book. 1001 Watch Designs, Volume 1. We've got line art, oil paintings, steampunk, and even super duper realistic ones. Ones that you could probably put on your wrist today. It's a good bit of fun and a great way to share your support. Thanks for coming along on the ride.